Look at that beautiful family. We're celebrating all things moms know best. And today, one of my favorite moms is going to prove why her pancakes are a big family hit. Show her some love. Mother Kelly Ripa.
Yeah, that's right.
Mama Ripa.
This is just like being home on Mother's Day. Here I am in the kitchen cooking for everybody else.
So how has Mother's Day sort of evolved over the years as the kids get older?
Well, as the kids get older, I guess Mother's Day happens later and later. I mean, Mother's Day used to happen at around 5:30 a.m. And as the kids have slept in longer and longer, now I have to sort of drag them out of bed at around 1 and say, am I going to get to feed you today or what?
Right. This morning I got up extra early and, we're celebrating our mom of the day here in just a second, but I found Ralph at the flower shop, which is a little out of the way, but I got you some flowers to have 2 moms of the day today.
Oh,
so happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
From your other son. From your oldest son.
My thoughtful son.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you very much. Very easy. This is a very, very easy recipe, and by easy, I mean I can do it. Dr. Joffrey gave me this recipe because we are always looking for something that is delicious as well as nutritious, and sometimes pancakes can be the great nutritional nothing space, right? You eat 6,000 of them, it's mostly sugar, and then you're hungry 8 minutes later. Okay, so these will fill you up. So
it's a very simple
I like to use a magic bullet, but this one is a tiny baby one, so we're going to use a blender today.
That's the travel size.
You get 3 bananas. You can use, and I prefer to use, really ultra-ripe bananas. So as ripe as you can possibly find them, you peel them and put them in there. But super ripe. If they're dark brown, don't even worry about it. You can even throw them in the freezer and save them and use them at a later
date. Do the kids like different kinds of food? Like, do you have to cater to all their different palates?
They're all pretty adventurous eaters, but they all definitely have their specific things that they prefer.
Who eats everything?
They all eat everything, but I would say...
Who's most excited about food?
Michael is the most excited. Joaquin is the healthiest. Here, you get 2 eggs. 2 eggs, okay?
So Joaquin will love this.
Yes. Yeah. He eats very clean. I made these for Joaquin. This is why we have this recipe, because he's a wrestler and he's always conscious about, like, nutrition versus calories.
He's got to have weigh-ins.
Half a cup of almond butter, okay?
Oh, that's the best part right there.
Half a cup of almond butter.
Okay.
Can you just... Yeah, get that rest of that in there. And then you use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, teaspoon of vanilla, and just like a little dash of sea salt, okay? And then you blend it.
Okay.
Make it nice and mushy. Blend it up.
Where's on?
Just a mix.
Okay, good.
Get it nice and blended. Get your griddle nice and hot. Nice and hot. Now remember,
what's Mom's best advice in the kitchen? What do you tell the kids when they learn to cook?
Put your dishes in the dishwasher, you monsters. Okay, so a lot of people will say that you should use coconut oil for this recipe. I don't think you need that. I use either a cooking spray or just a simple pat of butter. I think that's plenty. So I'm just going to use, to keep it like...
spray?
Yeah, I'm going to use cooking spray.
What are you guys doing this year for Mother's Day?
You're doing it. This is our big plan. Just pour it in. Remember there you go. 1, 2. And remember, when these cook, these are going to be darker than the pancakes you're used to. Don't let the family tell you they're burned. Bananas darken. They darken when they hit the air. They become brown. So your pancakes will look more burned. You want to let them bubble. I always can tell when my pancakes are done is when they're like thoroughly nice and bubbly. When you see the top and they're very bubbly, that's when you know it's ready to flip. Most people flip them too soon. Remember, pancakes are like your children. The first one is a little burned on one side, a little raw on the other.
The rest turn out perfectly.
The rest turn out perfectly. So this is what they're going to look like when we flip them over, okay? You can add all sorts of stuff to them.
Decorate them.
Depending on which, kids you... Sometimes my kids, like Joaquin, likes blueberries in the actual pancake.
I like chocolate chips.
Yeah, you can add that too. You can serve it with syrup or honey. I don't think you need it. Nobody in my family ever puts any sweetener on it. They eat it just like that. But would you like to try?
Like more than anything.
Yeah, I usually like to serve a little pat of butter on top, but that's, oh, thanks. I'll eat it right like that. Delicious, right?
The cinnamon's great too.
Yeah.
No, you really don't need it. No, it doesn't. If you want to make Kelly's pancakes for mom, get a recipe on the website.